Should be able to hear me. Okay. Ram will be joining us soon. He pinged me right as I was going live, asking if I was going to be doing some Dark Souls, which I am. We're going to be doing some Dark Souls today, rather than Assassin's Creed, just because that's what I feel a little bit more like. Is he hopping in? We'll see. He should be hopping in soon. Okay. Let's get Dark Souls 2 up and going. So also, I'll only be going for about 2 hours tonight. We had a little bit of a late start for reasons. And, yeah. Okay, you should hear that. It's a bit loud for me. Okay. Adjust that a little bit. Let's get this on the game capture. Okay, it should be fixed once I go full screen too. Right now it's still a little schmeal because it's not full screen. Alright. Oh, look at that! I said that I'm going live within a reasonable time. Stream card is on point today. Okay, naturally went too big. I can fix that. It's not one thing, it's the other. Okay. Well, hello, hello, hello. Okay. I see you, little Pokemon Ram. You listening in? I've been defeated? It's not letting me grab Ram's little Pokemon and mess with it like I'm trying to. We'll do this instead. Yeah. That's still working. Well, while I kind of keep an eye out waiting for Ram to hop in the Discord and join me. Oh. That's interesting. I don't know when that started being the thing. I don't know if anyone can see my mouse, but the point where my cursor has moved slightly. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to continue. Keep an eye out for him on my phone. Cause I'm not seeing him yet. Okay. I remember where I was. This is Broom Tower. We need to be moving. Not to Broom Tower. That's for sure. Turn that down a little bit too, so it's not too loud. We can always adjust that. Make sure audio is good. Okay. Taking just a quick look here. Okay. I have since been learned. Ha, English. I have since been learned that basically the Abyss Ring, which I do like so much, actually isn't doing a lot for me, and I probably should switch it out for something else. Like the Northern Ritual Band might be a better option than the Abyss Ring, but basically most rings would probably be a better option than the Abyss Ring. Outside of its incredibly low weight, it doesn't really have much of a point. As it were. But we do... I'm going to travel to Majula real quick to kind of reconvene these things. I'm going to join the Sun Covenant, by the way. Pilgrims of Dark is definitely a fun covenant to have joined, and I'm really glad to have done so. For the sake of my Hex build, but it is not... We're going to say we are going to go rejoin the ranks of a Sunbro. Okay. We don't care for increased dexterity. I mean... Probably the third Dragon Ring? Third Dragon Ring is just generally an all-around good ring. So we're gonna go with, yeah, we'll go with the third Dragon Ring. That'll help us out once we do get the sword that I want to use. And probably a better shield, to be honest, as much as I do like this shield. It's not great. We're gonna definitely be keeping using this. This is in the Witchy Wood Staff, but rest of the stuff, Ring of Evil Eye. I could basically switch around all of my rings, to be honest. Because I don't really need those right now. Let's think about this a little bit. I'm just trying to think about these. I don't really think any of these are really worth using, to be entirely honest. So I think what we're going to go for right now, and there's probably rings that would be worth using, is we're going to go for the additional reduction in enemies' poise, because if that affects the Dark Ring, that's actually pretty darn good. And I thought about going defensive. How much of a hit is this? A very significant hit for how much? What's the trade-off? Honestly, not great, so we won't worry about the Northern Ritual Band. You're here? Okay, let me add you in then. Hello.
I just tried to go on the mod view
Whoa. You there?
monitor, and then realized I was a mod on your channel, so
Okay, wait.
that didn't work.
You broke up a little bit there. What was that?
Oh, I was trying to find the mod view button so I could pop out your chat and have it next to my game and see it.
Ah.
And it took me longer than I'm proud of to realize I'm not a mod on this channel, so mod view is not an option.
No, I'm fairly limited with the amount of mods I have on my channel. It is currently only my wife and Gray.
Yeah,
So.
no, it was more of just I was looking for the pop out button and it wasn't there because I wasn't a mod.
No, you're good.
I was just watching my friend, who I am a mod on his channel.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a
sitting
pop-out
there
option for
staring
a
at
mod.
me.
To be honest.
Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. That's good. Good
Oh,
chance
I
I'm
mean,
crazy.
there could be one. There completely could be one. I know, like, I use Streamlabs pop-out normally, but now that I got 2 monitors, which is to say 1 monitor and I'm on a laptop, super expensive rig here now.
All right, is that?
You up?
Did we got you to the third monitor, right? The third
Bonfire?
bonfire, right?
I believe so. I believe we were on the same bonfire. Right now I'm trying to figure out what ring to use. Basically, I had the realization that I get a 7.5% damage bonus from the Abyss Seal at the cost of 30 health per cast, which I thought was really, really good, and then I realized it's not. So I was
realized
just...
it's not.
It's not. No, a 7% damage increase is not a lot. To be honest. Not compared to other rings at the cost of health. So I just kind of...
I really wouldn't know. Although, so the next kind of challenge thing I'm gonna do, not really challenges. Shield only run, it really isn't a challenge run in Dark Souls.
No, not really. There's too many good shields.
It's not, well, that, and it's not like you're quitting every time you die. It's not like there are penalties for dying or getting hit. It's kind of like a soul level 1 run where it's like a Dark Souls game. You just keep throwing yourself at it until you succeed.
Yeah, it's a
Literally,
different route.
The difference for a shield only run between a normal run is I have to boss fights take me way longer. That's the only difference. Is I have to wait until I have an actual opening.
That's the only difference. It's all about survivability. Okay. My soul level has probably changed a little bit. Now that I think about it.
What is your soul level?
2447851.
I'm 212708. We should still be able to.
We should. I do have the ring with me this time. Oh, I was going to switch over to Sunbro Covenant for you because I finished Pilgrim of Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Bum ba bum bum bum. They're in Harvest Valley, right?
Yes.
Yes. See if I can remember where they are. Hello, Gray. Did you abandon?
Yeah, I was on the phone with him. I was on Discord with him and I abandoned him.
You abandoned Gray.
Well, I was gonna invite him, but I didn't think it was something that I had the power to do.
Oh, you always can invite Gray. Do you want to join us, Gray? I'll take you two in some Dark Souls any day. We're gonna help Trevor farm up some souls.
You said my name on the internet.
I did say your name.
People are gonna be able to know who I am out of the millions of Trevors in the world.
Do you
think there are millions of Trevors in the world?
There are probably millions of Trevors. Easily. That's like my name's Taylor. Like, I know how many Taylors that there are. And I always love talking to people because they're like, my name is Caitlin. It's Irish for pure, or something like that, like some fancy thing like that. And like that's great and all. My name's Taylor, which comes from tailor, which is someone who cuts cloth. They just swapped a Y in there and said now it's a last name, and then someone said, you know what? I'm gonna give that last name as a first name, and thus Taylor was born.
That's how you were born.
Yes, I arrived from that one so concept. First off, hello Moth, and hello Mr. Giggles. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I don't care how small the raid is. A raid of 1 is a raid, and I really appreciate it, Mr. Giggles. The battle begins. Okay. So, Gray, you didn't answer the question. Do you want ins or not? I can drag you and Ram in here. I'm pretty sure the 3 of us can keep going. And thank you for giving Mr. Giggles a shout-out, Moth. I really appreciate that. Okay. Well, get your butt in the Discord and then let me know when you're here so I can switch over to it.
You know, your Call of Cthulhu stream. It just made me miss our after work session we had for going for a while.
Yeah.
It was even a similar time.
Okay. It's even a similar
Honestly,
time. We can swap some stories about that while we're doing some Dark Souls. I am gonna get Luke into the Discord
I honestly
call.
need you. I need you to run a Call of Cthulhu campaign with me in it.
I think that can be arranged at some point.
It can be as infrequent as possible, but I need to learn from your GM skills because there's something about the way you wrap mystery into your puzzles that I need to learn so that I can then imitate it for my own stuff.
I'm now very, very flattered. You're making me blush. I don't even need like.
You have a crappy, camera, so no one knows. No, I truly. Oh shoot!
I do have a random fact I need to give to the mob.
I jumped. So I forgot about the invader in this area that uses I hide from you using the thingamajigger.
Let me give a quick pause in this conversation because I got a random fact I got to give to Moth, coming in hard with that random fact here. And I actually have one already, which is super fascinating to me. We're going to talk... hello, Gray! We're going to talk about the body's ability to break down different types of energy. So, fun fact, on a chemical level, all energy...
I know a lot of stuff about this one.
All energy is the same. All energy, there is energy and there is matter. There is no difference between the two of them. All energy is even within wavelengths to the point that even heat and light and kinetic energy are all interrelated. They're all the same kind of energy. But the human body can only process certain kinds of energy. Specifically, we can only break down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Those are the only 3 kinds of molecules that we can break down. We prefer carbs. Yes. Carbs are macromolecule. They're the easiest one for us to break down. Fats are second, proteins are third. And you actually know a bit about it. Yeah, you can go for this. You can interject into this. Go.
The reason keto became so big is because it's literally just tricking your body to prioritize breaking down fat over breaking down carbs.
Because
the reason it's not sustainable is the same reason. It's not a sustainable diet.
It is not a
sustainable diet.
It's
It's good for mass weight loss. It's not good for anything past there.
Correct. So, you will lose weight quickly because your body is no longer getting the carbohydrates fuel that it needs. So it goes to the next most easily available, which is fats. And part of the reason why you need to eat such a protein-heavy keto diet too is because it also goes for proteins. It is putting your body into hardcore survival mode. And also, as a fun fact, the moment you do start eating carbs again, your body goes, finally, the drought is over, let's stockpile all of this, and immediately turns all those carbs into fat. And it's completely pointless.
And that's why so this is without any research at all. But the diet I've been using is keto breakfast and lunch followed by regular dinners. So I'm not actually getting into ketosis, but the secondary idea of keto is to keep your blood sugar level so you don't have any cravings.
Yeah.
So you snack less.
The best kind of diet, and I am going to actually second with Moth on this diet culture being UGG. The best kind of diet is to vaguely figure out what your body's input and output is and kind of match to that. And that's not going to get you a perfect body type. That's not going to make you thin. It's not going to make you fit. It's going to make your body how your body wants to be, but it's the healthiest diet.
Yes. So, what I try and do right now is, and I don't always do this for lunch, but just a high protein, high fat breakfast with no sugar. Because then my sugar level stays level till lunch, and I don't have cravings and I don't have crashes. I can just focus on the soulless, menial tasks I do at work.
I prefer the, oh crap, what time is it? I forgot to eat again diet. It's a very good diet. I've been doing it for years.
I consume the Vitae essence of my enemies as I rend their souls apart.
That is called the Demi-Lich diet.
Please.
It is very popular in dungeon culture.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty efficient one. Have you ever seen a fat lich? They're just like basically skin and bones. Sorry.
Pepper Ledev. Hi,
Yeah,
Pepper
how
Ledev.
Pepper? Yeah. Sorry about that. We're going off things. The whole other second half of my random fact here, though, is that if your body was capable of breaking down energy from other sources, like let's say gasoline, you would just be like, take a little shot glass of gasoline, and you would be good for days. There is so much energy in that if your body could process it, like you'd be golden. And that's basically just flammability. That's what calories are. Calories measure how flammable something is. Because when you light something on fire, that's basically the same process our body does to get the energy from it. It's all about just basically burning things.
And that's why you would go blind if you, drink rocket fuel.
Probably, yeah. It'd probably burn.
Your body would become too efficient.
Your eyes would work so efficiently that they just explode.
Well, that's more just to do with the toxic chemicals. But
this has been a Thoughts Back with Ram.
Thoughts Back with Ram. That's what you're here for.
It's like drunk music trivia with Ram.
Alright,
Wait,
how do
that
I
was
get to
that
where
was
you
last
guys
time
are?
we did this. Well, I'm currently just became a sun bro. Because I realized the Abyss Ring doesn't mean...
So the shrine in between Dragonlight Castle and the Shaded Woods.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Is that where he is? We gotta get him caught up, and I'm totally good with that. But it's the Ruined Fork Road, right? Anyway, I hope that was a decent random fact there, Moth. About how gasoline.
I hope I didn't detract terribly from it.
I find that interesting.
Oh no, I used your name now. Hold on. I've made a mistake.
Second random fact: Ram's real name is Trevor. We've already blown that one out of the water.
Random fact: his social security number is
3.
No, it's not 3.
Followed by other digits.
It's 8675309.
8675309.
Why am I killing random stuff when I should be helping my friends? Because
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
secretly murderous. I woke up today.
I have literally
and I chose
despawned an
violence.
enemy right by the bonfire because I've been waiting.
I appreciate all of you.
Let me go drop my sign.
Alright, so enemies that parry are dumb.
Enemies
doesn't
that
feel good to
parry
get
are
parried.
fun. Why can't I do a summon sign here? Oh, where can we?
You can't. You don't help in this area. He just needs to run to it.
Well,
Yeah,
where
literally-
can we help us? What's the next bonfire for me then?
The first one in the DLC that we're working on.
That's the closest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if
Yeah,
I'm
so
being
as I was
safe.
saying, it's a combination of wanting to learn how you set up your puzzles by actually solving them myself,
Okay.
and set up your descriptions and mystery, combined with just learning how to run a Call of Cthulhu campaign in general, because I got the book for Christmas,
Okay. 70?
and I wanna do an Age of Sail session. So
Is it that's
not
7?
you running that, huh?
70, right?
It's
Seven-
the same book you had, so unless you got a new one.
7th edition should be that one. I don't think they've done a more recent one.
Or
I
if
have-
got some.
I haven't played any of the prior editions of Call of Cthulhu, so I don't know. I just know that we are on the 7th edition. and that there was
Not much
there was
has
a big
changed.
there was a big debate between the 6th edition and the 7th edition regarding throwing weapons, and it wasn't.
Yeah. So Gray and I were talking about this. What a big inconsiderate jerk you were for not inviting me to your session for streams.
I think that we need to phrase that a little differently so it doesn't come across as me accusing him as being a big inconsiderate jerk.
I'll take being a jerk for this. I was very selective.
And came to the conclusion that I don't want to be on a stream for a tabletop RPG, for my only tabletop RPG that I'm actively a part of.
So my thing was, and this is something I think I've talked about before.
I
I
just have too big of a personality. I just talk over everyone, as evidenced by me interrupting you right now.
no, yes, but no. I'm joking. No, the biggest reason was I run right about now. I technically have about 3 to 4 sessions I am GMing. Some of which are pretty simple solo ones with my wife. A couple of which are on pause. But this was like me actually settling out in Massachusetts, getting a session going again. And I'm like, I'm gonna start a streaming one, but it needed to be really small. So I picked people that I know it would be very. I was going to try to pull people from like everywhere, which is why Drew was part of it. It was going to be my wife, Ben, Drew, and a couple other people, and kind of like I was going to pull from every different group that I had, so that no one group would be like, why didn't I get it? And then I
Wow.
had a really hard time finding people who wanted to be on stream, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to invite Gray because I know Gray streams, and that will be Ben and Gray from the original group.
Yeah, no, but came to the conclusion that 5 hours on a Saturday is not a time commitment I can make.
It was also one of the things too, like but yeah. I also had someone else that I invited to it, and then I realized because they were in Europe, I realized that it was like 3 in the morning for them, and I'm like, oh yeah, 3 till 7 is probably not a time commitment you want to make.
There's a guy I play.
Hello, Mr. Giggles.
There's a guy I play Siege with, and he is in Europe, and it's hilarious because we'll be on at like 11.
I'm at
And he'll
the
be
first
wait-
bonfire, by the way.
He'll
Drop
be
some
waking up
summon
in the
signs.
morning.
I saw I can always tell when I've been streaming late is I'll get like Mikey popping in my chat, and Mikey will be like morning, and I'll be like,
All right,
oh,
if you humanize yourself, my sign is right by the bonfire. I'm actually cancel that. I'm gonna Majula get the name engraved ring. I think we're just gonna have to use it at this point.
that might be true. Do you see mine, Gray?
Although my sign was literally in the exact same spot as yours.
Okay. Also, I don't think. Are you still lurking around, Moth? Are you still lurking around, Moth? You don't see either of us. I have the name engraved ring on me, so let me disable this.
Quella, the god of dreams.
Quella,
I already owned the name engraved ring, and I came all the way over here to get it.
God of Dreams.
Yes.
Okay, I'm actually going to not worry about equipping another ring
Wait,
right
is
now.
Qualag the god of dreams in this?
But I don't think so. I think it's just Quella.
Quella.
Maybe her name was.
Oh,
changed
I thought you said.
Quella,
Her.
Quellag.
Yeah.
not
that's what I thought you
Quellag.
said.
Easy mistake.
Hey, so real talk. Who hates easy cheese?
Like the Cheese Whiz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why not?
Why don't I like it?
Yeah.
Let me clarify. I understand why someone would like it. For me, it is
Oh my gosh!
mostly.
I just watched you put your sign down.
It is mostly.
Literally, your phantom set went into my butt.
Well, there we go. It is literally a flavor texture thing. I don't mind the
okay.
flavor, and I don't mind the texture. I do mind that flavor with that texture. I also absolutely despise Velveeta.
It's literally the same stuff as those like cheese cracker things all the cool kids had for their home lunches.
I've also never liked those. I kind of like those.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids. All the
All right,
cool
Cool kids with
get
all
the
their cheese whiz.
My sign is down too, right next to.
Oh, it's a
right next to
calamity.
his list.
I can see you. And now you faded away from existence.
Yeah, there's my axe right there.
We can do another. We
Goodbye.
can do another peekaboo. Are you wearing the dark armor?
No,
Not
he's
you,
not.
Gray. I saw spiked
I'm
shoulders.
not.
The
Is that
dark armor?
No, you got spiked shoulders, and for some reason I thought that was the dark armor.
Well,
Guys,
I've got the armor of Aurore's.
guys,
I feel like the spiked armor would be a bad idea.
guys,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Look at my pretty dress.
Your dress
You
is
are wearing
beautiful.
a very pretty dress. I can't imagine you're very warm. I got a dress for maximum warmth here, because this is a very cold area.
Well, you
So I gotta
see,
wear the big curly robe.
people say
There you go.
you don't have to sacrifice anything to be beautiful. I don't think people say that, but
I don't think people say
I'm pretty sure the exact opposite's an actual quote.
this has been incorrect facts by Ram.
Yeah, we seem to be getting a lot of those today. I will support
it's
it.
a frequent event.
Is this just called Let Ram Kill Everything?
With my big ol' axe.
Oh, hello. Look, I'm just here for moral support. Moral support, and if anything is weak to dark, that's when I'm
I just
actually
got the
useful.
ice racer.
Ooh, that shoots things.
It does.
does?
It's actually a pretty rare drop.
Wait, no one told me the ice rapier shot stuff.
Yeah, it has an attack. Here, let me show you.
Did I sell it? I might have sold it.
Hey, you can always get another one to drop.
Yeah.
Or I can drop you this one.
We'll have to
since
check the
I'm not
bonfire.
gonna use it.
Oh, is that good though?
It does a decent amount of damage. Yeah.
Hmm.
It
I
tears
don't-
through your durability, though.
Yeah, I don't think I want it more than I want the Wandering Greatsword when I do find that.
I found a retainer short sword. I'm getting all sorts of fun drops.
Is it me, or which would you say that this area or Broom Tower is harder?
I don't know. I don't have a really good example right now because I'm playing through it with a axe-wielding, pretty dress-wearing murder machine and a super powerful master of dark arcane magics.
Oh, I haven't even
have
shot a
done
single
hardly
spell.
nothing.
I literally went through this entire area on my own and then took Taylor through it. I'm very familiar right now.
Ram is a wrecking ball of destruction.
Hit it like a wrecking ball. Ow. That's what I imagine wrecking balls say when they hit the building.
Ow. Just ow
Yeah, it's
over and
probably
over
accurate.
again.
Oh,
It's probably accurate. It's not
You can do it, Ram.
inaccurate.
I believe in you.
You see how fast that swung around?
Oh.
These people become murderous once the fog clears. See it. So I just kill them on my first go around so that they're one step closer to despawning. So what should my next challenge-ish run be for Dark Souls 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should it be?
Unarmed only is pretty fun.
I was gonna say unarmed. Do you use Assestus or is it straight up unarmed?
No, you use assist.
And
Straight
do you
up
have to do
unarmed.
Covenant of Champions?
Yes, it is Covenant of Champions, so that you can eventually get the unarmed rank.
All right. So that is one. I was also thinking bow only.
Bow only is actually totally viable in Dark
And-
Souls 2.
Yeah, that's how I want to do it. And then once we do the DLC on this, I want to do New Game Plus because they actually change up enemy and item locations.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely be
Oh,
doing.
that's fun.
My current plan for this is because I went through Dark Souls 1, and
Guys,
obviously
like
now
I
we're in Dark
just
Souls
wanted
2.
to go for a stroll, and now everyone's being mean to me.
And
I
then
came here to have a good time, and I'm feeling so attacked.
after I do Dark Souls 2, I will be doing Dark Souls 3, and then I'm probably gonna do New Game Plus playthroughs.
Ooh, I wanna.
Right.
We can pick up Pope Man and Altar Boy to play through with you.
Oh man, an altar boy.
I'm
I-
a Pope Man. I'm a Pope Man. Yeah, I'm the Pope Man.
You're going to use your political power to destroy most of Europe?
Which time?
One of them. I was just being vague.
Not being specific.
Can we talk about the historical time where there were 3 popes that excommunicated each other?
Yeah. That was pretty great.
I made an Easter joke today. So I was in a meeting with my in-laws for a vacation we're doing in July. Ow. Calamity, back out, back out.
Backstabs are much less safe in Dark
How
Souls
about
2.
I'm opening this door.
Are you kidding?
What?
All right,
Yeah,
let's
that's
run you.
better.
Let's get you to the bonfire.
I
which
found
is
a friend
really
and he's
close.
not a friend.
He is not friendly. Someone get this guy while I.
Can they open doors? I don't think they can open doors.
All right, let's get you to the bonfire real quick. Let me get through this area.
Alright,
Does this guy really include Ganker in his name?
I guess so.
We should be aware. We might be getting some stream snipers. We didn't get it any when I was going with Ram last time.
All right. Well, that's because I'm a good luck charm. All right. So come light this bonfire, then we'll fight him.
You can lure him in here. I will just...
I don't. Okay. If we're gonna get sniped like this, I gotta go equip my healing spells again.
Might be worth doing.
Oh, I almost had that backstab.
He's probably going to try to go for environmental. I'm going to do my best to kind of keep the fire on him. Oh. He's trying to run away. Okay. Yeah, he's gone up to where there's some cover.
I need to heal in his warmth. Let me bask in your warmth. Oh, he took his warmth away. The jerk.
Where'd he go?
He's trying to poison me. I'm wearing the singer's dress with super high faith. Oh, but I am wearing the singer's dress, and that's a big old club. Alright, I'm gonna drop my sign at the bonfire you were just at, and I will have healing.
Okay.
Alright, sounds good.
He's running off.
Yeah, let's back off.
I mean, we can use his warmth.
You know, we
Yeah,
could
we-
literally, this is where you literally just go sit by the bonfire. Let him just run around and we chat.
Yeah, he's probably going to heal. Look, I'm not too
Probably.
worried. I got plenty of herbs.
I don't know.
You can't.
I can spell.
I don't want to.
I can spell all day.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Ah,
Let
I'm gonna keep
me.
Sunlight Blade because I'm gonna have so many heals.
Apparently, I can't use herbs. Can I not use herbs in?
You probably can't use most healing items right now.
Yeah, no, you can use spells. That's why I need to get back here with my. All right. If you go back to bonfire, my sign is down.
Sounds good.
Um.
My staff's gotten weak.
I got all of this, Alright. I'm back. And I'm angry.
Can I use repair powder? I can use repair powder. Okay.
Hey, get over here. I'm gonna heal you.
He's going for a war of attrition here.
It's not one he's gonna win. He's gonna run
I
out
don't
of
think it's
spell
one that
uses.
he's gonna. I don't
Oh,
think
he's
it's
gonna leave.
he's gonna leave. Yeah.
Ew, we should get. Ooh. Shift tab, recent players. You remember that group that one guy invited us to?
Get good.
Yep.
Yeah. there you go.
Oh,
Ah, Dark Souls. The salt is real.
the salt is real.
Community. I need to figure out how to even get to that community. How do you find the communities you're part of? Groups.
I
There
have
it
no
is.
idea.
Get good casual.
We'll defend Cheese Whiz. You defend Cheese Whiz, Mr. Giggles.
Yeah, we were talking about that was from a bit ago, but yeah, chat's a bit slow, probably because I got a little bit distracted. So sorry, chat. I'm not ignoring you.
I don't even
There-
know. I
there
don't know
was a
how
lot
to
of
add
chaos
someone
at the
to this
beginning.
trim group. Did one person make this and he's the only person who can invite people and there's 531 members because he just invites people after invading them?
Maybe.
Could be.
Because I can't figure out how to
But I can get behind.
We're all
I
secretly
invite
petty
to a
individuals.
group. Invite to join your group. Okay, I'm gonna
How's-
add him as a friend.
how's
I gotta
my
add
chat
him as a
still
friend
doing?
so I can. Yes, there. I added him as a friend. We'll see if he accepts.
It's okay. Not like I felt neglected. I'm sorry if I neglected you, Mr. Giggles. How is my chat doing, Mr. Giggles, Moth? If you're still there, any of you, how are you doing? How's your day going? Sorry that there's like a lot of chaos here right at the get-go. How are y'all doing? Okay.
Oh, he chucks his lance like real big and hard.
No comment.
Lance throwing.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Obviously not.
I mean,
Ah, he accepted. He accepted it.
there you go. You've been
It is
worse.
not.
Sometimes been worse is good enough. As in, like, you're not doing as worse as you could be. I hate the
Okay.
illusion of always needing to be having a good day. You're allowed to have bad days.
Okay.
I am squishy, and I'm also shooting in all the wrong
Invite to
directions.
join your group. I sent him the invite.
Oh.
Took a lot of trouble. Rampart Golem armor.
That is Ram's evil clone. That's part golem.
Huh.
The
Oh,
Ram.
he
the
says,
Ram.
he says I'm salty.
He's the one that left.
He did.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, nah, a dude did this to us.
I find it's usually not worth getting into that kind of stuff.
I'm almost sent that message to you instead of him.
I mean, that would have been very funny.
Hey, you
Alright,
asked how I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. Half the time I don't know. Yeah, no, of course. That's like being honest to that question. I always appreciate. Because here's the thing: you ask people how are they doing. They're like, I'm good. No one's ever usually good when they say they're good. Like sometimes like you can tell. They'll be like, "Oh man, I'm doing fantastic. It's a really good day." Like you can tell. But sometimes you're just like, "I'm good." I like honesty. Also, when that question is asked for like just social like expectations, like you're asking just because there's like a societal pressure to. Nothing brings me more joy than to actually get into having a bad day. When someone's like, "Hey, how are you doing?" and they don't want you to really answer that question, and you really answer that question, it's always a good moment.
I heard someone scream.
That's because they got murdered. Murder on the bridge.
Does my
I
eye
heard
work
people
if
around
Ram's
there.
eye doesn't work? Or if
Yeah, our
Very good.
eyes won't work till it's world owner's eye, so we just kind of want to ignore that stuff over there until we get you the eye that's right over here.
Okay.
you need another eye,
Fair enough.
Luke.
I need a third eye. I also can't lie,
Just
so
put-
honesty is all I got.
Just put one eye in front of the other.
Hey, if you're not a good liar, being honest is a good fallback.
Wait, okay, so I sent him a message explaining why I invited him to it, and his response was like, "Crap, am I trolling the wrong player? I'm sorry." Yeah, okay,
Very-
first off, they resummoned once. I'll just let him believe. He just said, oh crap, am I Only you didn't use crap. Am I trolling the wrong player? Well, sorry if I am. Just Black Crystal out of a tryhard gank that kept resummoning.
Oh no, he's talking about
There you
us.
go.
Oh,
First-
I know he is, but I'm trying to
No.
decide if I should just pretend, yeah, he's trolling the wrong person,
No.
or say, no, that was us.
That was us.
just-
I
I
would
just
say.
leave
I
it
would say.
alone.
I would say that. Oh no, that was us. But I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that. I mean, if he wants to call us tryhards, that's fine. We are. We're not necessarily
No,
trying
no,
hard.
No,
we're trying
that
fun.
was us, but kept is a little bit of a stretch.
That's true. I wouldn't start too much of an argument. I'm just like, oh no, that was us. We resummoned. Why did we resummon? We're here for fun. And here's the thing. If you are invading someone else's world,
I fell down.
Hey,
Yep, I fell down with you.
There's a ladder to pick up.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, if you are invading someone else's world, the rules are a little bit off. Defend yourself however you need to. Does that make sense?
I mean, that's the general philosophy I follow.
Yeah. Hello, Banana. We're just sitting here talking. I got Ram and Gray with me as we play some Dark Souls. And we
Banana,
had
you're definitely
someone
gonna get
who's
chaos.
apparently a little bit salty that Ram's chatting to. About
Love
the
chatting
fact.
this. What's funny is he's calling us the gankers.
Well, I mean, to be fair, technically,
I
But,
don't
like,
know where you guys went. I got lost.
he
guys,
first off,
guys, I lost.
First
Lost,
off,
guys. No, I know.
we're
okay,
at the
now
eye.
I am.
I love the fact that he's calling us the Gankers when his name is literally Ganker, in the game. Second off, he invaded us, and there were 3 of us. It's not ganking. You invaded a world where there were already 2 people. Because we play in multiplayer.
No, it's like
Now where do I go? We
I
can't
found
go back
stairs.
the way we came.
I found Ram. He's staring at a wall. Is that a good wall?
There I am.
So we all stare at this wall with
I'm
him?
gonna try. Yeah, let's try staring at the. Oh, he's
it's
apparently
a
not
very
back there.
interesting wall.
It's a very
Right,
interesting
okay.
wall. Okay.
Now, if we all
I-
stood
okay,
against the wall and
I am
stared at
on
it
a-
and took a picture from like a down left angle, it could be like an album cover. Hold on.
I'm gonna say honestly, we just thought you were stream sniping though.
Yeah, it's
All
probably
right,
true.
Ram, get over here. We're doing
It's
an
not
album
ganking
cover.
if you are one being. That's my thing. Yeah, we did resummon, and I understand that there is some level. Here's the thing: if I was going to in the mood for honorable dueling, I wouldn't resummon. Fair game, they killed whatever. But with an invasion, it's not necessarily honorable dueling. They've invaded you. All rules
Okay.
are off because there's not a agreement that has been made.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the screenshot. I'll post it in Daffy's server. All right, there we go.
The new album cover
Yep,
dropping
that's
soon.
good. That's good.
He just told us stream sniping. You must think mighty high yourselves.
Oh no,
I'm
But-
just gonna say we do.
we do. No, sure we do. So I am such a big streamer. Come at me, PewDiePie. You got nothing on my 140 followers.
I could beat
No.
PewDiePie in a fight probably.
However many followers you actually have, but
I think I actually
I
have
know all
exactly
100.
140.
but my 140 followers are just top tier quality.
I would take quality people over quantity people any day. I like being a small streamer. I like being a
For
small
me-
streamer because I know people like Banana and Mr. Giggles and Moth. And I
For
would rather
me,
be that than
it
small
depends.
than big. I'm doing this 'cause I've been playing video games anyway.
Murdering Skull. Skeptic Spice.
Oh yeah, there is. We got Gray and Ram here. We got lots of people here, Buffalo. You got nothing on Banana is. You got nothing on my Banana is bad mod status.
All right. Okay, I think I may have made a
Oh.
Oh, bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna hide now. I'm dead.
Alright, am I jumping off so you can resummon us?
I mean, I just died, so probably would be a
yeah.
good point. Because this is the point
mean,
where we're
there-
all caught back up now.
There's a bonfire right here, so.
Wait, he's already
Yep.
gotten it.
Bye, Ram.
Lurk, got something to do. Of course, Banana. I
All right,
appreciate the lurk.
he said, okay, so this is how it's ended so far. He said, well, if I invade again, you can give your, if you've got anyone watching. although he forgot viewers, a footage of a duel instead of mindless Dark Orb spam. And
I'm
he's
a,
still replying, but I said, hey, if you invade again, we can do a fight club the honorable way.
okay. I'm a hexer. What do I do other than Dark Orb spam? Like that's
Are
the
there
whole.
other hexes?
That's like the
Not
only
really.
hex. And it wasn't all Dark Orb. There was Resonant Soul and Affinity too. Thank you.
Okay, well, this was how we ended it. Well, shoot. We shouldn't try trolling y'all then. It's no fun when folks are cordial.
Are what?
Because I was polite.
Oh, because you were
That thing
cordial.
happened.
Ah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Can you fall off an edge when putting down a summon sign? Because I felt like I was going to there, and I gotta experiment. Yes, you can!
I missed
I
something.
like how quickly you proved your theory.
You
Hey,
can.
someone clip that? I missed it.
It's a fun fact. Apparently, you can fall off the edge with your summon sign. I am so proud of myself for this discovery. Okay.
Oh, you can't see mine because I took my ring off. 1 second.
I'm still wearing my ring. My ring's by the bonfire, Gray. Oh, whoop, no. Witchy woman.
I love that. Well, I wish I didn't try trolling you. It's no fun when people are cordial.
Cordial.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the
If you
word.
poke a bear with a stick, will it chase me? The answer is yes. Look, I am the master of answering my own question in the process of trying it. That's how I roll. Did you rest at the bonfire, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if
Almost
I've done it
back
many
up.
times where like I've got the bonfire and then I forget to rest at it and then like I resummon them and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait,
My
hold on.
my sign is like not showing up. Oh, I can't see it on his. No duh.
Yeah, I'm a phantom. I can't see signs.
But there I am, just standing by the bonfire.
I did see you standing by the bonfire.
Michael.
Probably not a lot of people in this area. Wasn't my wand damaged? My wand was. I used repair powder and I've already rested at a bonfire.
Can you find me?
Going
I
right.
imagine so. I'm wearing a ring.
Okay. I have just had a ban in-game action. I am not allowed to go right for 5 minutes. Let me get the timer set.
Wait, is that what that does?
Yeah, it means I can't. You ban an action as long as it's a reasonable one.
Hey, next time ban spamming Dark Orb.
You could do that. Let me get my timer up. 5 minutes. I can't go right. I can move the camera while going left. I'm just going to assume. Basically, I'm just not going to hit right on the movement joystick. That's how we're going to do this.
What happens
Okay,
if you
well,
do? You have to
we're
just-
gonna have to push you along the hallway then, because we're going right, like, immediately. Hold on, we'll have to get the whole thing figured out.
So this is. Wait. Well, that's kind of like going right. That's. If I hit left and then like I turn the camera to the right, it makes me go. Okay. I'll just.
Oh,
I'll just
no,
not
it
go
was,
right on the joystick either.
It was actually the McElroys. Everyone has a podcast book that taught me. When you get people who are just angry or trolling you, just honestly answer. Like, just be genuine, and they won't know what to do. Or you'll get a fan for life.
Okay. I need to get a timer on my screen, but we're basically at 4 minutes now.
Are you not going to include all that time of trying to figure out how to do it as part of it?
Doing good. Well, like, I started the timer when I actually figured out how I was going to do it. Oh, we're getting invaded. Even better.
No, this is an NPC one, and it is the best NPC invader in all the Dark Souls games.
Okay.
And so I
Also,
don't want to. I'm
Buffalo
not going to spoil anything.
Also, Puffalo clipped it for you, Ram.
Oh, yes.
This is how I die.
No, it's not, because I got your back. This might be how I die, though. Oh, never.
I think I missed most of that fight.
I thought
Yeah.
you had my back.
Oh, I'm getting breakout.
I
You guys.
did. He charged.
Discord.
Hey, run back
Right
down to the
past me.
bonfire real quick.
Where you guys going? I can actually go this way, because now it's left turns.
Oh. Well, how are you gonna go
What
back?
are you, NASCAR driver?
I am the best NASCAR driver.
Now we need to have you play NASCAR driver 2007.
Ban going left. NASCAR driver. Oh. My
Next, we're gonna
controls
have
are
a-
not broken. Banana redeemed the ban action, and he banned me from going right. So we are only doing left turns. Yep. Losing context with allies come in, screaming, talking. There we go. Ooh, I'm a bit tired. Okay, now I can go back up the stairs.
The dude did say that he. Here, let me heal you guys real quick.
He did say what? Good
He
night,
did
Mr.
say that you
Giggles.
tried to invite. After I said that, he tried inviting again at every bonfire, but couldn't, for whatever reason.
Oh,
That's probably the invasion timer.
yeah, probably. Hello, Moth. How are you
All
doing?
right, so
Welcome back.
you guys ready for the best
I was-
invader, NPC invader in the game?
Are they already dead?
No.
It is 2
Let's
a.m. for
just-
me. Puffalo.
Just come to me.
I also started streaming at like 1:15, so we're probably gonna be here till like 3 or 4. But Moth, you're highly anxious. Well, I'm sorry you're anxious. I was gonna ask earlier, but I think you
All right.
left before I could ask. How was that random fact? Was that
Hey, let's just
satisfactory
We're gonna
one?
skip. We're gonna skip this chest and just go upstairs so you can see the best invader ever.
Okay.
All right. Just be looking backwards when you're walking up the stairs.
Oh, I.
You see it?
Oh, he mean. He mean. It was okay. Okay. This man was a barrel. That's a secondary random fact. What's a good random fact? If it was just okay, I think we can give you another one. What kind of subject do you want? Yeah, you already knew about it. You said that's not a valid one then. That's why I gotta ask these things. Give me a topic, and we'll see what kind of random fact I can pull out of a hat.
Are you
for
glad I made you guys wait?
I am. I got
Ah,
50
that's
seconds.
so good. We can
I'm sorry
actually.
you're having an anxious day, a very sleepy Moth.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay.
I really actually appreciate that a very sleepy moth answers that question honestly.
Yeah, we were
It
just
kind
talking
of
about
makes
this.
how you're gonna respond just a little bit awkward because you're expecting it. Oh, I'm good. How are you? I used to only answer honestly to the point where I got told to stop answering honestly by an HR representative. And I
Ram,
said,
That sounds
why,
like HR.
why can't I answer honestly? Why can't they just stop asking?
That
I
sounds
said,
like
small,
HR.
you got a
small
World War
talk
II
has
facts of
nothing to
interest?
do with my job description. Hey, where you going?
I don't know, just
And
kinda
9,
going around,
8,
huh?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What
Ah!
we were doing.
Yes, I can turn right again.
All
Okay.
right, let's do this boss fight.
All right. Not interested in World War II facts, to be honest. Yeah, Moth's much more of a bug fan. A bug, and I think you like etymology and entomology.
Random facts. I don't like bugs in my house.
Random fact. I like it when
What?
there are bugs in Ram's house.
What? I like it when there's bugs in my house. But what random fact do you want to know? You don't know about a topic? Okay. Here's a kind of random one. Oh, this is a big old kitty.
Big
Cats
kitty.
are one of the few creatures that it is believed were not domesticated by humans, as much as they domesticated themselves in several popular theories of the process of them coming around. It's much less of humans going, oh, this is a very useful creature that we want to have kind of be tamed, or that there was a use for it. It was instead almost entirely cats happened to realize that there was mouse and food sources, and humans then realized that there was a good point to having cats around. And it very much
Oh, that-
evolved out of as a platonic revolution.
I didn't realize you were still
Evolution.
in that thing. I would have started healing. I could have
It's
healed
okay.
you while you were in the mouth.
I'm also completely useless for this fight.
Yeah, and it was moving too fast for me to hit it. So
My durability tanked quick? I'm not sure what happened with that.
we need to just hurry and get Tida over there, and then we can start. we can just go from the other bonfire and throwing ourselves at the boss.
What are we? Wait, am I gonna be summoning friends now?
Yes.
So that's a random fact, though. We didn't domesticate cats as much as we had. What's it called? Synergistic. It was almost like in a way, like a coevolution, where as cats kind of grew, there was like advantage for them to be domesticated. You already knew that one? Okay. Well, we can keep going all day on this. We can keep going all day.
Fire sprinklers don't actually all go off at once unless it's a very specific type of system that is not a common system in buildings. They actually go off one at a time and are activated by heat and not smoke or alarms.
That is actually true. Also,
I would hope so, because I've been designing them for over 5 years.
yeah, I know. It's like that's what you do is fire systems. Another one. Oxygen is not flammable. Did you know this?
Ooh.
I know this one. No, Ram, hold. This is mine. Oxygen is not flammable. Did you know that? Do you know this about oxygen? Yes, you knew this one about oxygen. Yeah, oxygen is not flammable. It just makes things flammable.
The smoke put off by fires in buildings actually has a flashpoint.
Yes.
So when it catches in a building and gets hot enough, that's when you see explosions and building fires. It's not actually like a gas main bursting or anything. It's just the fire got hot enough to reach the flashpoint of all the smoke that's built up and caught inside the house. And that's probably why people think that's probably part of what supports some conspiracy theories out there about a certain event that took place in 2001.
Yes.
Because flashpoints were hit and explosions went off.
Here's a bug one.
Bug facts? Yes.
Moth probably knows this one, but the difference between a grasshopper and a locust is grasshoppers, when there's enough of them, they produce, to my understanding, the chemical is serotonin, and enough of it causes a chemical reaction in their body to turn them into locusts.
In the state of Utah, it is illegal to hunt whales.
Wrong whales.
Not the whales. Those are still legal to hunt.
Okay, wait a minute. Why? No, we gotta pause. Why is Automod? I know why Automod is doing this, but just so everyone is aware, Automod just flagged the word crabs and blocked one of Puffalo's posts about crabs the animal because of what crabs can also mean, and that just makes me smile.
I don't know. Automod scares me.
Automod is a beautiful Griffin thing. But I do actually have many Welsh facts. We'll go with one of my favorite Welsh facts, and I don't know how much of this it's either folk story that's kind of embraced as truth or actual truth. But in England, it's a very common sign to, and I'm going to do this. If you hold up 2 fingers with the back of the hand towards the camera, it's often equivalent in England of the middle finger. I'm not English. It's just 2 in America. But in England, it's a very offensive sign. The reason why is because of primarily Welsh longbowmen. Because when Wales was first invaded by England, the thing about England's invasion of the British Isles is basically they would invade a country, and then they would take those people and have them help invade other countries. Welsh were one of the first people England invaded. Welsh archers became very famous in the medieval time period because the Welsh really knew how to use bows, and particularly it was because they figured out how to use yew for their bows, which was very, very efficient. However, one of the things that would happen is if you would catch an archer and you wanted to punish them, the easiest way to punish the archer would be to take these 2 fingers. Because if they didn't have those 2 fingers, they couldn't shoot a bow. So it was basically a way to prevent the archer from ever being an archer again. And so it starts as this insult towards usually the French, where the Welsh archers would sit up on the walls or wherever they were, and they would show off the 2 fingers in a "ha-ha, you haven't gotten us, we're going to kill you" kind of threat, because it meant they were still a capable archer. And that's one of the most commonly accepted theories as to where the 2-finger thing came from. It was the Welsh. Also,
Hey, will you
Also,
look at the bonfire
because I
while we
love
do
this fact too, we're gonna get a second, even bonus Welsh fact here. Do you know why there is a dragon on the Welsh flag?
You're gonna look everywhere but the bonfire. Cool, cool, cool.
Oh yeah, wait.
Why isn't my sign showing up?
I don't know why. Do you have the ring on?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know why your summon sense not here.
Is this boss susceptible to poison?
They're not susceptible to dark. So the red dragon, or Draegarok, I think in Welsh. I could be mispronouncing that. Something like that. The red dragon comes from a very particular folk story that I absolutely love, and believe it or not, it does include one of the most favorite, and the dragon is Wales, national animal, but it does come from the fact, in the traditional folk story, it actually involves a very young Welshman, or old Welshman, depending on the story, by the name of Merlin. Yes, that Merlin. And basically what happens in the story, and there's a lot of different variations of the story, but basically the Welsh are being invaded by England, or by not England, the Normans or the Anglo-Saxons, one of the two. The native Celts are being invaded, and Merlin is turned to advice, sometimes by King Arthur, sometimes who is a Cornish. King Arthur was arguably a Cornish figure in most of the stories, but they turn to Merlin, who in most of the stories I heard it's when he's a young lad, he's just an orphan. It's like before Arthurian Tales, and rather than, well, bury him alive in the wall or sacrifice him and bury him alive in the wall, it's what was sometimes considered a good luck charm. They instead basically dug up a well, and out of the well crawled two dragons, a white one and a red one. The white one representing the Anglo-Saxons, and the red one fighting the Welsh. The two dragons fought, and the red one did slay the other one. And it was considered foresight that the Welsh would win the battle because of this kind of prophecy prediction done by Merlin. And that's actually one of the little stories behind the red dragon, and part of the reason why it's there. But it actually is often thought to come from an even older time, which is when the Romans were in Wales. A common nickname for the soldiers who were in Wales that were Roman was the Draig.
The dead body right here is stuck
dragon,
in its standing animation. For me, like it legit looks like it's standing there. It's only a little creepy.
Yeah, but that's why there's a dragon on their flag. It also has a couple other points in folklore, but the dragon usually represents the Welsh, and it's kind of just a sign of Welsh pride.
That's fun.
They also have a distinct love of leeks that is usually well known. But what people usually don't know about the love of leeks is that there was one time in battle when they had all of the soldiers sitting there, and they were like, okay, well, how do we tell our soldiers apart? Because I don't know what, like, our soldiers all look the same type deal, because, you know, everyone's wearing thrown together jury-rigged armor. And so the general at the time came up with the brilliant idea of, wait a minute, we'll just attach leeks to our helmets to distinguish us from the rest of the soldiers out on the field. And it worked, and the Welsh have been had a cultural attachment to leeks ever since. Well, hi. Where'd Ram go? Did Ram die?
So hi to Miku.
I actually didn't. I don't know what that means.
She is a animated pop star who uses
I died.
fabricated.
She likes leeks. Oh.
Leek spin.
Okay. Like, let's be real here. If you've ever had leeks, they are legit. Like, a leek is what an onion aspires to be. Great, it's
Leeks
a
are
weeb.
good.
I'm like weeb light. Like, I like it, but I didn't have a chance to, like, watch it as a kid growing up.
And
So-
I just don't understand any of the culture and probably sound really insulting when I try to talk about it, even when I'm not trying to be insulting.
Well, those things are probably true, right?
I wasn't
so
planning
far-
on being untruthful.
so far as
He was a huge as
so
a
far as
teen, but
my
I'm not anymore.
I was introduced to Japanese culture very early on in my life through Gundam Wing and other shows. When I was very little, my dad would stay up watching Sci-Fi Channel, and because of my blood sugar issues, sometimes I'd have a hard time sleeping, so he'd let me stay up and watch it with him. So
Sci-fi channels.
that was long
I just-
before at other people my age exposure was like Pokemon, which came later and I definitely was super into.
No, my parents were sick of watching children's shows by the time I came around, so I was like,
First off, I
my
want to
favorite
say
movie at like 3 was A Knight's Tale, and it's still in my top 5.
Knight's Tale's actually a good movie. Mine was Austin Powers. My parents were very, very different than everyone else in Utah. I
Your
watched,
parents are
Yes,
very
they were,
British.
and that's why they're
yeah.
my favorite adopted parents.
my
Your
my
parents
nana
are
and
basically British.
my nana and granddad came from England. I have a lot of English culture that I was raised with. But Benny Hill Show, Red Dwarf, watched all of those. But Nightbot and Moth's battles, by the way. I don't know what Nightbot is taken, but their Pokemon is incredibly strong. I'm waiting for your summon sign, by the way, Gray. No, but my
Put me
introduction.
down.
It should. We will wait for it to appear then. My introduction to anime was I loved Pokemon as a kid. I am the same age as Pokemon because it came out in '96. So, whenever it holds its anniversaries. But I always would watch it, and I didn't have like it on cable, and my parents didn't like it. They weren't like opposed to me watching anime, but they didn't like it. So the only time I had access to it was when
See,
I would go to the
my-
library and borrow the VHS and like
my
watch random
mother
episodes.
was a pro at mind games, and when she didn't like something we were watching, she would just convince us that we didn't like it either.
I remember my mom. She had like, it was never like a direct hatred towards anime. I 100% remember her making a comment about thinking like that all anime was, we'll call it adult media, which was just kind of like her random kind of view on it. It wasn't like a harsh, well, you can't watch anime. It was just like a, anime's this and I don't like it type deal. But then my sister, who really got into anime and got me into the anime that I do watch and enjoy. Like, I will still stand by Full Metal Alchemist as one of the greatest shows ever made, anime or not. When my sister really got into anime, though, I remember she watched Ouran High School Host Club, I think is what it's called. And
That's a good one.
it's a good one. It is a really weird one. I have not watched a lot of it, but her and my mom would watch it together like every single day. And I got a loop now, so you can continue. And like, there was like a 360 turnaround, so we'd all watch some anime together, and we watched Full Metal Alchemist. I watched like all of the popular edgy teen ones. Yeah, that was kind of, I'm in the same thing with Moth there. There was like a lot of it that was just, it wasn't quite my jam.
Did I
like-
do the wrong command?
Dual, no? I just didn't accept it. You don't know what anime was until high school. You just never exposed to it. I didn't watch Pokemon on TV. I didn't watch a lot of 66 comes though. Yeah. See, all
We
of
will
us
see
are
whose
from.
Beedrill is better.
So the thing is about me, Gray, Ram, Buffalo. We all are Utahns, and Utah's got some like weird cultural hangovers that happen with like pop culture, to where certain things just like don't hit the state, and then other things hit the state like weird delays.
Accurate.
Black Butler. I have not watched a lot of that, but I do remember it.
Okay, so I just watched him. Oh, and now he's attacking me because I looked at him. Okay, so when you actually look at him, he attacks. But I watched him get here, and he just stared at me, and then used the thing, and then as soon as I walked near him, he's not having a good day, is
No,
he?
he's not.
Bad day for him. This is a bad day for Night Oris. Orheim.
Yeah, I'll heal y'all.
I'm gonna open this box while you heal us all.
I have one thing. One thing.
I'm not fully healed. Go ahead. I
Thank
will
you.
say the other thing you have is critical hit gauntlets and a massive axe.
We don't talk about that thing.
I
You
have
know, you're not
I
gonna
have
bet up your
Dark Orb.
passive, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna buff you, and we gotta go in as quickly as possible because it is only a 40-second buff.
Okay, go in then. I'm going.
All right, fair enough.
Is the Moth going to win against Nightbot? That's the question.
Me.
Oh, that's you?
Or did our fight already play out?
Nightbot. I'm seeing Nightbot has accepted versus Moth. I literally cannot do any damage in this fight, y'all. Like, I ting it.
Well, you realize that your hood is made out of its fur.
Yeah, I know.
Ava is immune to magic, or very resistant to magic, rather.
I do 111
Like
damage
all
a
magic.
ping. Which is probably like actually a decent amount, but when you're used to doing a whole lot more than 111, it's I don't like this. I'm gonna hide behind this pillar.
108 was my great lightning spear.
No.
I don't 111. It's not what I'm used to.
Yeah. Just kind of hoping this would be more effective.
Let's try Resonant Soul. 133.
Just very, very magic resistant.
Well, on the plus side, we can go to that other bonfire and do stuff from there. What's nice is after you beat this boss fight, you go and find all the knights and summon them to help you with the fight, which I think is just a cool aspect of this DLC.
I agree with that.
I can't. I'm like.
Come on, Al.
How do I do this? Duel. I should spell duel right. That would help.
Exclamation mark DUEL.
And then the person's name.
And the person's name.
No
And if you
space, I'm assuming.
Space, the person's name. And then, if there's any kind of bets.
Run.
Distract him! You distracted him, you beautiful being, you!
You're welcome. I might die
And if
here.
you duel Nightbot, you have to do, N accept with no space to get it to. Alright. We getting into this serious mode now.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Can you even hit it?
Yeah, I can hit it. Oh, it got me. And it killed me. I was a little slow on the button press on that one.
What should I level next, do you think? What do I need more of? I mean, attunement would make sense. I'm thinking, honestly, though, just getting more vigor.
Okay.
In New Game Plus, I'm going to be focusing almost solely on vitality, so I can actually equip.
Okay, so now what do we do now that we fought the the thing?
Go to the first bonfire in the area, because then we can just walk right up to the boss fight. The whole point of looping around like that is so that you get that eye.
Oh. Then why did we do this on my playthrough? Because I already had the eye.
So that you just drop into that area. I mean,
Okay. Okay, well I'm at the first bonfire. We're gonna help out Gray first.
Gray, what's your
Yeah,
soul
sure.
level?
My soul level?
Yeah.
Oh, Ram beat someone.
Hold on. 1,999,008.
Yeah, let's help him out first. He's got the...
1,990,000.
Let's do it on your world first, because you're the lowest level.
Alright,
1 second.
sounds good.
You know the best part is, my whole entire stream can tell when I'm typing in chat because of the fact that it minimizes my Dark Souls. Like, it doesn't like, minimize it, but it like shrinks it. It's like it goes small and it goes big. And I am doing a duel against Moth for 100 coins, because I'm gonna see what happens.
I didn't know you
Go
could
through
actually
all that.
You can,
roll for money.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm playing an Ammonite.
I wish I said no.
You wish you'd said no. I think there's a way that I can get you.
I have like 700 coins on.
I can here. There's a
Griffin's
command.
Steam avatars. I have no idea why.
I mean, I made bombs free, but
No.
Alright,
one
we ready to
second.
do this?
In un momento. I
Ready?
have to do.
Go over me. Oh, never mind.
What's funny is this cat is the hard boss fight.
This cat is the hard boss.
I
Oh,
love
that's not how-
this
how it
deal.
works.
This is my favorite DLC though. Of any Souls game, I would say. I just like it. I think it's cool. The whole story of like they actually successfully stopped the curse.
And then we go mess it up.
Yeah, literally.
Then we fix it.
Then we
True.
do we fix it?
We do
Yeah, then
actually
we'll-
fix it. We permanently fix it, but they legitimately stopped it. I
Did
guess
we though?
technically, I guess the Four Kings whole thing was technically stopped as well. You know,
I could summon Glenn.
is that Master's Glencore?
Yeah, good old Glenn.
Like that would have been the simplest way to nod Dark Souls 2. I guess there's the Invader, but just like add Masterless Glencore as a summonable for a fight.
That'd be cool.
You just made the boss fight
Yeah.
harder. He has more health.
Yeah, but now
damage
he's got 4
now.
people to focus on, and Glencore is a beef stick.
There is a command to give currency, and I can't
Uh,
figure out what it is, Moth. I will give you the currency because you
Yeah,
didn't
he
realize the dual amount.
is.
You can take hits. That's what we need.
It's supposed to be exclamation mark
before we go in,
currency
let me
name,
All right.
but I don't know the name of the currency apparently.
Get in there. Get in there, boys.
Let's go.
Is it gold? It might be gold.
Probably gold. Hey, you big sleepy tiger. Hello, Alba, the king's pet.
I've always hated these statues.
Aha!
Taking the
It
opportunity
is
to
gold.
just-
Perfect. There you go, Moth. For the duel.
Oh, Ava maybe resistant the magic, but she usually focuses the spell users.
Look, I'm here to get my little booty noticed. That's what we here for.
Get noticed. We're here for the fame, the notoriety.
Let me know if you're being eaten.
Will do, Dave.
It's def-
Well, I'm also thinking about it. For the viewers who want to join in, there you go. I just did a boss fight command. We'll see if it actually works.
How do I accept the boss?
If it works. If it works, it will say join, and then it will have you type. But if it doesn't work, there it goes.
All right, keep me safe, guys. I'm alt tabbing.
Why? No, hold on. Why are we? Dang it, Ham.
He's got to join the boss fight, apparently.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Back.
I'm also alt tabbing, so.
Right.
Hey, I'm back. And I'm
Why?
being eaten.
What, guys?
Look! We did it fast enough. We should be fine.
Could we do this in your world?
Sorry.
You know, I would say this is the flex, but this just generally is coming across as incompetent.
You're welcome.
Did anyone die?
Okay, but you can't chalk that up to. Yeah, it's fine.
We can chalk it up to dumb luck. For what it's worth,
It's
I
not
didn't.
dumb luck. We're good at this game. But crying out loud.
For what it's worth, I only did it when I knew I was safe because it was distracted. Also, I was useless for that fight anyway.
I figured, you know, hit it with magic real hard. All right, now we can do me. It's my turn.
It's my party and I'll... Not that, no! I just accidentally used a divine blessing.
Oof.
I don't
You
usually
don't
use
get those
any.
back.
No. But for what it's worth, I also like never use them, so...
Oh, there you go.
I think Gray was slightly too slow, unfortunately.
Oh, good luck, guys.
It's okay. Oh,
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Is there a boss like other than the Pumpkin King? Like, do I have to like specify it, or does like the boss command randomize it? I don't know why I'm asking these questions, but I am asking these questions.
I haven't looked it up, but maybe.
Why aren't the signs appearing? I'm gonna tune that one spell. Oh, never mind, it appeared. Ta-da!
You summoning me? You summoning me? I also just
it's-
realized I didn't have to Alt-Tab. I can literally do this on my phone.
Yeah, but you just wanted to alt-tab because I'm so cool and I'm trendy. Is your sign down?
My sign is down.
Where?
Just by the bonfire.
The
The bonfire I was rested at, and then I summoned you guys at. That bonfire. Cusco's poison.
Ah, yeah, it's the poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison. Alright, so...
Where's Masterless Glencore?
He's up ahead on the bridge.
Masterless Glencore.
Good old Glenn.
Glencore. I
Glencore.
didn't
We're going in with a +6 mace and a +4 man flare. That was the most effective last time.
I have a +10.
I'm gonna go in stabby style.
I have a +10 Drake Keeper's
Me.
Great Axe. I don't see Masterless Glencore anywhere, so
Well, maybe he doesn't like you.
probably not.
What'd you do to anger him?
Maybe it's the smell.
It's a pretty dress.
It might be the pretty dress. He might be intimidated. He might be shy.
Go in. We got a 40-second buff.
I know. I
Whoa, whoa,
applied
whoa.
it.
It's my buff.
It's my buff.
Yeah, kitty.
You are no match for my rapier.
I forgot about the words.
There are words, yes. Can I also... Is it weak to fire?
I like that this is where the old chaos resides from Dark Souls 1.
That is nice.
Is it weak to... Is it weak to fire?
It's weak to damage. You just gotta do it.
Okay, apparently you can't apply this in the middle of a fight anyway.
Dodge.
Yes, focus on me. Not on
Ow.
them. Is that like one of the fastest, like, rotate around of a boss in this game? Apparently I'm dead.
Yeah.
I tried. Oh, I
Ew.
got hit by Wrath of the Gods.
Wrath of the King's Pa'alva.
It's a cat. It probably thinks it's a god.
Well,
Sure.
all cats are gods. Until proven otherwise.
Very little gods.
They're small gods.
Small gods.
Like those that steal silverware.
Pocket-sized gods. Like those that still silver.
Polly Pocket Gods.
Polly Pocket gods.
The gods of Polly Pocket.
The Polly Pocket Pantheon, it's a really...
Pocket Panther.
Goodness. Oh my goodness! New D&D Call of Cthulhu tabletop RPG item. The Polly Pocket Pantheon.
Gives you an accurate representation of any elder god you're facing in
Once,
convenient
once
plastic
per
toy form.
session, you can summon a god from the Polly Pocket Pantheon.
Alright, well, I just broke my halberd because for whatever reason the Dark Knight halberd doesn't like attacking this thing.
Oh, I'm like, my thing's almost that broken too. Like, but it's got a lot of ability. I don't know what it is about this fight.
I think it's just one of the gimmicks is that
Hey, roll towards me. Roll towards me. Never mind. You're full health.
it's good to keep in the habit.
The boss scowls at NPC Bot 3.
That jerk.
Jerk, why are you scowling at NPC bots? What did they ever do
Owie.
wrong
They
to
don't even
you?
have names.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Thank you for the host, Panda. I really appreciate that. Or Cadet. You are a person of many names, just like myself. Really appreciate it.
Dodged. Dodged.
This
I
doesn't
got
look
pretty
good.
good.
Many names.
Yeah, no, I would say the fight isn't going in our favor, to be honest. To be fair, though, I think we had at least 3 mages,
Woohoo!
which in hindsight might not have been a balanced party.
Balance is for people who don't want to hammer their way through a problem with their own foreheads.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks, Blake. Wait, we gotta
Thanks,
help. we gotta help the mage.
The mage needs help. Did you beat it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're good at this game. We've discussed
Oh. I ain't dead
You're
yet.
also good at this game.
this. He is not yet dead.
I ain't yet dead.
He can sing and he can dance.
I am not yet dead. I can dance and I can sing. I can do those things. Bada 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 bing. I don't know. I don't know the words. But for a second there, you might have been convinced that I did. As I randomly spouted gibberish.
That's most
Chris-
music, isn't
Chris,
it?
You did.
I'm
was
also
honestly
now dead
kinda waiting
anyway.
for that.
Me rap. Pff, I don't do that.
You gotta spit.
Gotta spit. I'm just waiting for summoning signs.
I will be there soon, but I have something
First, you
very
gotta
important.
spit some fat bars.
Spit some fat bars.
I worked with a guy who was a spitter. He'd like go out with his buddies and they'd find like a parking lot and with like a couple other buddies and they'd listen to hip hop music and they'd freestyle.
The closest thing to hip hop I listen to is Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer.
I love that guy.
The most close thing I listen to hip hop is that one song by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
For you, it's
I
Hamilton.
listen.
The
I
next
was
closest
wondering.
thing that I have to rap songs is fastly sung lyrics from Irish folk songs. Like Mary Mac, mother's making Mary Mac marry me, my mother's making me marry Mary Mac, well I'm gonna marry Mary, cause Mary takes care of me and also will be married when I marry Mary Mac. Like that. That's about as close as I get.
My sign is
That's
down.
pretty good.
Well, Mary and her mother are
I-
often together, in fact the other see with one
there's-
without the other, and oftentimes I wonder whether Mary or Mother or both of them together I'm a courting.
There's
Oh,
there's
dear.
that one group that takes actual rap songs and sings them as like a washboard country folk band.
Don't know. I've listened.
Mouth harp, washboard, board, and jugs are the music the instruments they use, and they recreate rap songs using
That's-
those as the instruments and then singing with a trawl.
So the thing is, any song can be sung in any style. And oftentimes you can even keep the melody the same. And the rhythm's the same. Because style has more to do with timbre and like how the rhythm's applied.
You idiot!
You just
I'm
said a
going
lot
in.
of words.
Sorry, this is family friendly.
Well, idiot's not necessarily outside the cortex of family friendly. And
I know.
cortex is the wrong.
Funny thing is idiot's a common term in my family.
Also, Rocky Road to Dublin is a fantastic song. And Rattling Bog is also a fantastic song, but I do not know the words of them enough to sing them on a stream ever. Rocky Road to Dublin,
No,
1, 2, 3, 4,
Alba.
5.
I killed you twice.
I know the melody. So you run away over there.
Bite me! I didn't mean it.
Are you not entertained? You sang Rattling Bog as a scout song. Yeah, the Rattling Bog is like one of those really common scout songs. My favorite Irish folk song is
Wrong item.
and it's not necessarily an
Oh,
Irish
is it?
folk
There we go.
song. It's
I'm taking too long.
I'm getting eating. It can eat you.
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Distract
I'll
it.
draw its attention.
Okay,
Medic.
I'm popping Estus.
I'm healing. Get over here.
I was already popping Estus. We're already up to full health.
Yeah, but
Lovely.
it's wide enough to hit everyone.
I got the healing. Thank you.
Oh, you saw it and learned it and sang it. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name of the song. I do know the lyrics to it.
I'm being eaten.
It's
I
what's
don't
left
have
of the
healing.
flag, I believe, is it? Holy crap! It can really charge you. Like I had to roll all the way back.
No, it's still focusing you. Keep dodging.
I'm aware. I'm just dodging. I'm dodging. I'm
Run
dodging.
towards me, run towards me, run
I'm
towards
dodging.
me. Okay, I have no more heals. You're on your own. Actually,
Just distract
I got
this
you.
thing.
I got you. You're welcome. Did you get that?
I did. But I'm gonna die. Okay,
I'm
it's
being
distracted.
eaten again.
Okay, also like an auctioneer song, but that's definitely not Irish. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm gonna say I think it's Left of the Flag is the name of it. It's an old. I've only heard like the more punk cover of it, but it's like a IRA Irish folk song that I really love.
Come at me. Let's fight. Let's dance. Let's dance.
But it's one
Oh.
where it's
I didn't know that move.
It's a rare move. Ooh.
I just wanted my medal.
get
I believe you
distract
guys
the
can do
kitty.
this.
Distract the kitty as I down the Semastus.
Manslayer broke. Hold on. Let's swap weapons.
Have you seen Dairy Girls? I have not seen Dairy Girls. I didn't know it was on Netflix. I do know of the show. No, the song I'm referring to is
Praise the sun.
it opens up, but it's like with his eyes they closed and his last breath spoke. He had seen all to be seen. And then it kind of picks up into like actually a swinging, more of a jig song. It's got that good old screw everyone Irish IRA fight song to it that I love. Anyway,
Well, I'm all healed up. I'm all leveled up.
I am.
All
We
right, so
go.
now you gotta. So you're at this next area. You gotta go. Where you going? Keep going. Keep
This way?
continuing to the next bonfire. You go talk to the person, and she turns off the frozen stuff so that you. She turns off the freezer so you can actually get everything else.
Okay. And you binged it for a few days, but set in Ireland is very, very interesting. What I don't think people realize about Ireland is like when you talk to people about the problems and the troubles in Ireland, as they would say, it's not like America that revolted and left England 300 years ago. We're talking like it is recent history. And like I have a cousin, uncle, age of an uncle, but technically a cousin, put it that way, who his parents were on opposite sides of the IRA rebellion. He had like his father who was like legit bodyguards to the head of the IRA, and his mother was a staunch Protestant Northern Irish woman. So it's like, and it's like he's my uncle. His parents are the age of my grandparents. It's like very recent history.
That's wild.
I asked him how his parents did it, and so the answer was that they never talked politics. And I'm like, I bet that'd be like a really awkward family reunion.
Well, that is how you do that. a funny response.
It was actually a very humbling experience too, because I always loved Ireland and the history of it, and like I thought I was an expert. And he was the first person who like sat me down. He's like, no, 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 let me talk about how it really is, so you understand. And it was kind of one of those first moments of realizing it's like, I'm gonna use the phrase like know your culture. Like you can know histories and interesting facts about other places, but if it's not the culture you were raised with, you don't get to speak as a moral authority on it. And I had thought kind of before that I could because I'd studied it so much, and then it was realizing like, no, these are actual people with experiences that can't be translated to textbook, and it's not my place to be.
And so now
Speaking about another
she has
culture.
unfrozen everything for me.
I can't find her.
You go up to that pedestal and you hit A.
But I was on the pedestal and there was no A button to hit. Oh, there is.
Who are you? This
I don't care. Just unfreeze everything. It is cold and I need some warmth. It was in the mid. It's so the thing about like the troubles in Ireland is it continued into the 90s. It continues today. There is still a lot of debate, especially with Brexit, on the whole entire unification of Ireland front. It is still very much recent politics into the modern day, but it's been around since forever. Ireland gained independence, and like independence, and I think in the 40s is when it was.
I
They
love
kind of
how cool
or
Elam Lois
40s
looks
to
when you
60s.
can actually see it. Oh my goodness! I just realized Elam Lois is a ringed city, like Anne Orlando. How did I
Yes.
miss that?
I don't know.
Wait, is Elam Lois supposed to be Anne Orlando, or just built after Anne Orlando?
There's probably a lot of intentional callback.
The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his coming.
But yeah, I agree with Puffle on this. You can discuss facts as they were written inside, but first-person experiences are in and of themselves a whole different ballgame. Is this another boss fight?
Yeah, you don't want to go in there yet.
Okay, what do I want to do?
You have to go around the entire area again now that everything's unfrozen, re-loot and recruit the knights.
Okay, well let's go do that.
Like honestly, if you just wanted to go to that bonfire before Ava, we could summon again.
Okay. You can discuss all day the facts of the decision to drop the atomic bomb or invading Japan, but you can never assume the emotion of the situation. You can only assume. Yes. And I think that there's also a lot to be said. I'm heading off to Majula, by the way. I dislike the argument of viewing something. You need to view something within its time period, but that can't be an excuse to justify what was done. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you can say, yes, it was this way because everything was that way at its time period, but that doesn't give it moral ground in the modern day. They're two separate arguments. Anyway. Got to
I don't
have
know.
faith,
I
the
have
faith, the faith.
complicated views on the issue.
Yeah.
It's probably best not to discuss them on stream, honestly.
Yeah, that was just kind of like my thing.
No, you're good.
Oh.
This is your stream. I'm
Yeah.
saying entirely
Curiosity.
fine. You're
What-
good.
what-
You talk about whatever you want.
Out of curiosity, what are we talking about?
We're talking about his
Um,
history and teaching
Ireland.
facts in Ireland.
Okay, specifically Ireland that you have complicated views on, or something else?
I have complicated views on those things. I usually just keep quiet about them.
Yeah.
I was referring to the one that you're referring to, right this second.
Now, which one am I referring to right this second?
I don't know.
And my job here is done. So long, everybody. It's been fun playing Dark Souls with you. This was my long-term goal, was to cause Charles Ramaranik as much confusion as I could.
Charles
Mission accomplished.
Ramaranik. That's my new name.
Charles.
Charles Xavier Ramaranik.
Charles Ramaranik. Praise be Charles.
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 What was I doing? What was I leveling up? What was I leveling up, guys? I got 30 faith now. 30 faith.
It's gotta have faith.
Do I have anything? Do I have any spells that need more than 30 faith?
Oh, the North Wanderer gear is here. I forgot about that.
The North Wanderer gear?
Yeah, extends the duration of spell uses. The spell effects. All of the North Wanderer gear does that.
Huh.
Yeah, so none of my stuff
Oh,
has
yeah,
like
the
spell
Northern-
effects.
Until
I use spell effects quite a lot.
See, mine aren't
So-
spell effects. Mine are booms and duns.
You're like fire and forget.
Okay. Leveling up attunement now.
So apparently the vessel shield increases your damage very slightly.
Did you look up what it actually did?
No, I was just looking at the stats, and when I equip it, it increases my damage of my main hand weapon by like 5. So I guess if
mean,
you want to do,
Do you meet the? I don't meet the intelligence requirement for it. I'm not smart enough.
it might still give you the benefit while it's equipped. You just might not be able to use it as a very effective shield.
What are we talking about? I was staring at shields.
You're good. We're talking about the vessel.
Oh, vessel. It increases anything. So it would increase my. It increases. It increased my vigor by 1, my adaptability by 1, my strength by 4, my dexterity by 4, another skill by 1, another skill by 1, another skill by 1. It literally just increases your skills. Bunch of your
And-
skills
Like your
up.
stats.
And
That's
Puffalo,
what I meant.
you're good, Puffalo. I do try to avoid. I love talking history. I try to avoid anything that can kind of become overtly political on stream, because otherwise I don't stop talking about it. Anyone who knows me in real life knows that I get very, very passionate about politics. And
No,
no,
I deny that.
And I will talk
No.
all of your
Yeah.
ears off about
I'm really sad I didn't get to hear all your opinions yesterday.
it. Well, we'll just
Actually,
have to
I'm
have
really not.
we'll have to have a political discussion sometime.
I'm more just like,
In all
And
seriousness,
then-
though, I think Ram, you would probably really get a lot from David's political views. I think that would be beneficial for you to hear.
I do not make this secret on stream. I am openly a leftist or a socialist, whatever you want to call me. Anarcho-communist, if you want the specific name for it. I don't make a secret of that. I just don't talk politics on stream. That's something like, if you want to DM me, I'll talk hours for you about what that means, because there's a lot of it's a word with a lot of misunderstanding.
It's a complicated issue.
It's a very like you're talking like it's a word that is barely poorly describes thousands of years of philosophy. So it's like it's not something that needs to be talked about on stream. I don't hide that because the
I
moment
learned
I'm
that one yesterday.
yeah, I don't hide it on stream because it's like I don't want people to make assumptions about what I am. But it's like just DM me and I'm more than happy to talk about it. I just don't talk about it on stream.
Puffalo, I think that honestly, I think a political stream wouldn't be a bad thing. It's just my take on it, and the reason I personally don't do it. I'm not going to pretend to talk for David here or anybody else. Is simply because it's such a heated topic right now in the country that I live in that I feel like most people come to Twitch to get a moment to breathe, to get a moment to have a break, regardless of their affiliation or non-affiliation.
Yes. And that
so
is
for me.
I was gonna say that's that's the same reason. People are here for a break. They're here to take a step back from the world, not be reminded about it.
Yeah.
So,
So it's not
And there-
because I'm ashamed. It's
Yeah.
not because I have any issues with sharing my political takes. It's just time and place for me. So there you go.
there's a well, hello. They're gone now. But hello. What are we doing now? Dark Souls focused wise.
oh, I forgot that guy can just.
Where are we going? What bonfire am I
Um,
going to? Who's either summoning me or who am I
uh,
summoning?
Here, I'll come back and summon you. Go to the first one.
Which first one?
The first one of the area. Not that one, but the one before the boss fight we just did.
So I'm going to the one that's like with the little cliffy edge that you can fall off, and there's like the ghost around the corner.
No.
No, that one
like the
right
one
there,
that
where you currently are. Stay. Put your sign down.
right there.
I know where I was supposed to go. I'm just
We're
having
gonna run
fun.
through this area, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, yeah, you can do that. Why are you going to bed? I'm
I'll
going.
work tomorrow.
I work tomorrow too, and it's 3 a.m. here, and it's not stopping me.
I
I'm
sleep in the
100%
morning.
joking. You should 100% go to bed. Okay, I have a summon sign down, but I also just
I'm
realized
looking.
we've all defeated the boss, so we might need to dispel human effigy effects.
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh wait, we had this discovery. When there's not a area boss, you have to use the small summon sign.
I maybe.
That's
I
what
would
was
think that
happening
would be
last time.
fixed. It was that. That is what was happening last time. Ram, do you have the name engraved rings equipped still?
Yes.
Hmm.
Lo-
Well, maybe
lo-
it is then.
Let me try using my one miracle that helps. Let me try using. Is your sign still down?
Mine is.
Mine is.
I literally have a refresh spell.
Let's reload the server.
Okay.
All right, no, it's not. Go to the small one.
We're gonna be using the small summon sign a lot rather than the big summon sign one.
Do you still get Well, I mean, you should have gotten a good amount of called sunlight medallions.
I got one. Or two.
You should
No,
have
I
got one
got
for
one.
each of us.
Yeah, but I died in one of them, and you finished it. Remember?
Oh yeah. I just realized that.
Did you switch to the small signs? I like that you could watch me
I did.
casting the spell there.
Player who has already defeated all bosses of the area you've put your summon sign in cannot summon you for their world. There'd be no meaning of getting the fulfilled message. If you need help, friend who've already defeated this, use the small white sign soap set instead. So yeah, the big
Nuts.
one does not work.
There they are. All right. I'll be summoning you momentarily.
I'll drink to that.
Bum bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. My bottle just dropped water all over me.
That happens.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I actually don't know the words to that. I don't know why that popped into my
Summon
head.
something animal and mineral.
I know
I mean, I could
the
look up.
name of
I
it.
could look up the words for it.
It was Grey Griffin's mother who showed me that song for the first time.
What opera is it from?
I can keep
Go
pop
quick.
Music.
What opera is it from? Go fast.
It's from
It's
VeggieTales. Goodness.
It's definitely not from VeggieTales. It's from Seven, the one with all the women who are like girls. I don't remember the name of
The women who are like girls.
the women. There's like 7 young women and
Ding
there's,
ding
like,
ding
7
ding.
young men.
Puffalo
Hey,
gets
you
it,
got-
and it's not. I have no idea. It's not that one. It's Pirates of Penzance.
You need to follow me, or else you will get desummoned. Because
Well, I'll take a hydrate to a hydrate. It's not Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, which is what I think Gray is thinking of, which is a
Well,
musical.
No, I was
Um,
thinking Pirates of Penzance, but I was definitely getting the wrong name because Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is a different movie entirely.
I think there
That
is
one's-
like
they're
a
set in-
scene where there might be like you might be thinking of it. I think there's like one scene. It's not necessarily the plot line, but I get the scene that would be coming from.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is set in like America,
Yes.
and the other one has a completely different setting. Ram, where did you go?
Pirates of
I took a
Penzance,
right.
which is done by whom?
Disney.
It's not
Super
Disney.
Disney. Secret Disney.
Disney might have actually done a video for it because Disney does videos for everything, but
I was gonna
Forbidden
say there's a
Disney.
good chance Disney was involved.
not originally. It does predate. It is an opera, and that's
Dark
like
Disney.
most operas. Dark Disney.
Evil
Dark Disney from the 1700s.
Dark Disney. Back when they were doing Mickey Mouse cartoons on papyrus scrolls.
It's
Very
Gilbert and
difficult. They
Sullivan.
didn't have papyrus
by the
scrolls in the
way.
1800s, really.
Gilbert and Sullivan. The only other opera of them that is, they're like a fairly famous English one. But they also did the opera Pinafore. And are probably one of the people who did a lot of English operas.
Hmm.
I actually recommend the Gilbert and Sullivan opera. Even if you're like not an opera fan, they're usually pretty enjoyable. Because I think they're... Well, hi. You come here often? You seem very stabby.
Oh, where'd she come from?
They attack now.
She was hiding from right here.
Hmm.
But how do I feel? How do I feel about Cats the musical, or Cats the 2019 movie?
Or Cats the animal.
Move.
Or Cats the construction.
Maybe.
The musical. Well, both. Okay. So I have mixed feelings about certain musicals. I don't mind musicals. I actually really like operas, and I like a lot of musicals. Andrew Lloyd Webber is a very interesting composer. And a lot of people, like, they know Cats, but if you ever watched Starlight Express, that's Cats but with trains. And Cats is by no means his oddest show. And as a musical, it's okay. The Magical
Okay,
Mr.
hold
Mistopheles
on.
musical is okay.
Explanation for that one.
Yeah, and Starlight Express is also done entirely on rollerblades. What about what there? I've mentioned Andrew Lloyd Webber. There is a lot to unpack. What explanation you could need?
All right, so Cats plus train. Cats,
No.
but it's about trains.
Yeah, it's not about cats. It's about trains, and they're all on
So they're-
rollerblades for the entirety of the musical.
So it's
So-
they are trains.
They're trains. It involves the song, given the words of some guy rollerblading in, repeating "Freight is great," as he slowly skates across the stage.
Okay. Fair enough.
Words, right?
Have I
Yeah,
seen the
have a hard
sequel to
time arguing
Phantom?
with it.
Like he's also the guy who did Phantom of the Opera. It's also Andrew Lloyd Webber. I believe that's him. I could be entirely wrong on that.
Guys,
That is
come
quite
here.
the breadth of work.
We gotta
Cats,
go to
Starlight Express.
the enemy worse than Bone Wheels.
Oh no, I hate these guys. I don't know if
Hero
they're worse
Phantom.
than Bone Wheels, but they're bad.
Nope, that's Andrew
Not
Lloyd
all of
Webber.
us are coming out of this alive.
I will also say,
Sorry, David.
I'll probably die. But we need to talk about Cats the movie now. 'Cause Cats
That's my
the
elevator
movie-
music.
Cats the movie is not a bad movie. It is a mismarketed movie. They
They
marketed
do
that.
bleed and they do more damage than Bone Wheel.
Yeah,
They-
but they don't stun like you as much.
Cats was marketed towards like a family-friendly, fun movie with a bunch of actors in it. It's not. It's not like the worst musical, but it was mismarketed, and it's for what it is.
Is that the Black Knight?
It's just such a weird
Yeah.
movie. It's such a weird movie. It's very mismarketed, and they made a lot of choices to it that just weren't well done. Like, they said, hey, you know that Uncanny Valley? Let's just take that up to a 10, and then make it overtly
Let's just
more...
go- Let's just film the whole movie there.
Yeah, and just all of it. All of it. And then, like, unnecessarily, I'm going to use the phrase attractive, but read that in a more adult tone. Make all of the cats as unnecessarily attractive as possible. Like they were trying to. It's just such a weird show. It's so weird. And it gives me mixed feelings. And like the musical was okay. But yeah. But yeah, like the they should have gone with traditional costumes. 100%. Had they done the Cats musical with traditional costumes, it would have been fine. But it's like a weird choice of a musical. I don't personally like it. I just understand why someone would like it from the artsy sense. I just don't personally like it. Wait a minute. I just realized you have not immunity to dark.
We have our own spellcasters.
I
Wow.
duty fulfilled.
Ice wizards.
I duty
We had
fulfilled.
our own spellcaster.
I don't know how I
Oh.
fulfilled my duty, but I
I'm
did.
Going, I'm going to. It's the little one is set on a timer.
Yeah, and you sat at the beginning for like ages.
You ran off.
Honestly, I had clicked to summon Bellevue, but apparently only summoned one of you. Oh, there's an enemy up here. I need your help. Unless
Alright,
you're
well, I'm
gone.
not here for long, so
Okay, well,
Moving right along. Feeling fancy free. I'd run back to you, but I'm nowhere near that. I ain't even close to that.
now he runs off.
Me? Am I the one doing the running off?
hey, how come you can use an Estus class?
I did not have an ideal.
I got him.
You got him?
Yeah.
Also, I think our talk of cats scared off Moth. Because that, again, that show, it's so weird. In not good ways, to be honest. But
Deeply distressing.
it's... Yeah. I have not seen the sequel to Phantom. To be honest. I can attest, Moth, from our conversations, as someone who has not watched all of the Cats movie, I could not make it through it. You would not like it either. I could not. I tried to. Random fact about my wife. Cats is her favorite musical. She will not watch the movie. She will not watch the movie. For very obvious reasons.
Alright, I lit the bonfire that was over here, so.
Yay.
Pretty sure there's another covetous demons over here.
There's a chest
Another
in here.
covetous demon?
Yeah, in this area there's a frozen covetous demon.
Huh.
Yeah, I think the actual musical is worth watching. So Christina's gone off and got married to Raoul, but Raoul is now... Oh, this is the plot line for... Phantom 2. Jess didn't get mad at me, which means it's safe. I got Soul Flash. What's that do? What's up here? My favorite musical, by the way, is Music Man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a covetous demon right over here.
Ooh.
You got a covetous demon?
Yeah. Pretty sure you can just run past him though. He's not an actual boss. He's a frozen one. He's large club +8.
The big bonk.
Twinkling Titanite, the big bonker.
The big
Big
bonk.
bonk.
You know the trick to getting through this area as a caster?
Running and
How
screaming.
many people?
Nope, it's called just picking them off one at a time and going through all of your spell use, because these guys are actually resistant to dark. And I call
Hmm.
hacks. Hacks.
Yeah, this whole area is pretty magic resistant.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, with that, I should head to bed.
should
And
head
I
to
got
bed?
killed by a thing, by one of those stupid porcupines because they have such a small hit box.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm still going. If you gotta go, Gray, you gotta go. I appreciate the time you spent with us.
You're more than welcome. I love spending time playing on stream.
Yeah,
I
always
just
always a
have to
pleasure to
take care
have
of my
you.
nephews tomorrow. So
No, you're good. You go. You gotta take care of them. Tell them that I said hi. I don't think either of them know
I'm
me.
actually,
But
I'm
tell
actually
them
off
that I said
too
hi.
because you know
Oh, of course.
work in the morning, and I've already.
It's 3:16 here. I should probably be off myself, but I'm kind of. I'm in the play mode, so we'll probably go till I die.
fair enough. You guys have a great night. Peace out.
Good night,
Mom.
Gray. Good night, Ram. I can't do it. Yes, turn and face away from me. Okay. Let's take a quick look here.
So,
Mhm.
if I can make the time commitment,
For
which I don't even know if I could make a time commitment for a 5-hour
um
Saturday based.
so for the Saturday Call of Cthulhu stream,
Yeah.
the one I'm streaming, I'm kind of keeping it with the people that I've already
yeah,
had
no,
agree to it. And I will have like rotational spots. You are one of the people that I want to bring in as a guest at least once.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I can make the time commitment. Yeah, I was saying if I can make the time commitment, I don't even know if I'd want to join unless I can actually see a legitimate spot for another character. I haven't actually listened to
Yeah.
the whole VOD yet.
Yeah, you're
Because,
good.
5 hours.
Yeah, it was
And
a bit of a long.
honestly, I'm probably gonna listen to it 2 times speed.
I won't be offended by that you having to listen to it 2 times speed.
But,
No, we do need to do a Call of Cthulhu session outside of that though.
and honestly, that's what I would prefer that. But, I also. Yeah, it's just like I really do something that if you'd invited me, I would have been 100% like yeah, and then I probably would have gotten like 3 sessions and been like, this is 5-hour commitment on Saturdays.
Yeah.
On Saturdays.
Yep. That's the hard thing too, because like with it being a Saturday stream, it's not like it's a very major thing.
But it is something I will legitimately see if there's any sort of character idea I can come up with that would work as a guest or a rotating thing. Is that what you meant, or are you talking different actual campaigns for your rotating guests?
I meant like it would probably be the same one. It does depend.
Okay, so it's the same campaign but rotating guests.
Yep.
That somehow fits in.
Yeah, the thing
So
is,
yeah, I would.
I'm kind of the session plan is to have it be, I don't want to say quite like Monster of the Week because it's not going to be Monster of the Week, but it is going to be going through different areas. And,
Investigation of the week. Wait, did they actually make it into a movie, Buffalo, or is it? Did
This
you
sounds like
see
it's
this
talking about the musical.
actually acted out? Like, did you actually see this on stage?
you did see this on stage, what were you thinking? I've seen Starlight Express in person, by the way, and that is a portion of my life I'm never getting back. The only thing worth watching Starlight Express was the fact that I got a pink lemonade sherbet that was delicious, and all of the comments from my aunt, who was from England, and very just baffled by this actually being a show.
Oh, it was just the don't waste the 2 hours of your life if it comes up to watch. I was like, was it actually made into some sort of thing you can watch, or are you talking like when the musical actually comes up? Like some sort of troupe is wasting their time.
Stage via
Performing it.
video. Ah.
Okay. They can't record on stages. That's not allowed.
I mean,
No, but when I listen to the VOD, I will legitimately think if there's any actual character idea I could think of that would work for a one time or a couple time
yeah.
reoccurring guest. I don't even, again, I didn't listen to much of it. I don't even know if I might not even like I might not even like Victorian steampunk. Ignore the fact that I'm writing a book in that setting.
No, you're good. Yeah, and we can always talk about that a little bit. We'll figure it out. And
That book's very
Country
interesting.
space.
Yeah.
I do want to read your book, though.
It's like 6 pages right now because I read it very.
Perfect. A 6-page book
It's
commitment's
very
about
hard
all I
to
got
say.
time right now.
Book. I guess if I bound it, it would be a book. 6 whole pages. Actually, it's like technically like 20 something. But the problem is I have an idea for the story, so I write it. So you know how The Witcher's first book was just a bunch of short stories? And that's why the TV show is out of order? Does that ring any bells for you?
It does, but I've also not played The Witcher or watched the show
Okay.
or.
Well, The Witcher
played the
video
game.
games are based off of the book.
And I haven't read the book either. It's a Polish book. I know it's Polish.
Well, series of books, actually. But the first book is just a bunch of short stories following Geralt around. And so the Netflix TV show, the first season is the first book, and they actually did it in the style of a bunch of short stories.
Okay.
And so the short stories don't happen in order, so until you actually it's not until a few episodes in that you realize, oh, this isn't in order, and then once you realize it's not in order, it starts making a lot of sense, and it's actually super interesting. Anywho, so right
Okay.
now my book is just a whole bunch of short snippets of the whole storyline that I have not figured out how to tie together.
As they sometimes have to be. I have gone to write many a book, and none of them have ever gotten very far.
One of those things I would do if I wasn't working all the time.
Yep. $100%. Same here. Oh. You know, I'm doing
Apparently that-
surprisingly better than I thought I would.
Apparently that guy that ganked us, invaded us, he mentioned that apparently he had just gotten on a character he used to PvP with and went to an area that claimed to have activity and tried to invade. Because his last thing was like, Dark Souls 2 PvP is dead. If you ever on Dark Souls 3, let me know. We can do some fight clubs. I was just like, okay.
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 I get a little bit annoyed by troll culture personally, too. Because the thing is if you're trolling someone and you're ganking them and you're like, oh, they're so mad, trolled, you're just keeping people out of the community. The community will stagnate and die and they have no one to play with. Like, I'm all for trolling people who deserve it, but trolling people who aren't good at a game is just like, you're just a jerk.
What's funny is I have had a New Game Plus character who just I had a whole build when I'd get invaded. I would switch pretty much all my gear to. It had the puzzle sword. It had, I think, the Dragon Rider halberd and a couple other weapons. And I'd also put on the catfall pants and the catfall ring and essentially I would just I don't even know what to call it, but like when they try to use the terrain against you, I would essentially outplay them. The funniest thing was the best one in my opinion was when I jumped off a ledge, landed on the invader's warmth spell, healed a little bit from landing on it, and didn't die because I had the catfall one on it. So he tried to follow, thinking that it was the warmth that saved me and not my catfall ring, and just died from fall damage. I was very proud. It was hilarious.
That sounds
You
good.
had to be there. Luke was there. It's great.
This Hexer has gotten surprisingly good dark resistance, it turns out.
And my lightning did like next to nothing to her. There's another invader person that you don't get an announcement for. When you go up that ladder that I climbed up, and take a left and follow it going left, there is a bonfire in this area. Just FYI.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna go put an energy drink in the fridge and go to
Yeah, of course. Good night,
go
Ram.
to bed.
We're not gonna be playing for too much longer. We're just gonna be going, probably see how far we get. Where was
Yeah,
that
if you-
bonfire you said?
So that ladder right there that you can see,
I can't see
Here,
a
just-
ladder.
go to your left, right, take a right, turn right. Nope, nope. See that ladder?
One
You
second,
keep-
let me deal with this guy.
You keep ignoring the ladder.
This guy was fighting me. Okay.
All right, ladder right there. You've looked at it like 8 times. Turn around, walk towards that other portal.
I see it. I saw the ladder. The porcupines are not. They are beasts to be reckoned with, apparently.
They're terrible in melee combat. 'Cause,
Like,
well,
range
I guess
isn't
if you
too
have
bad.
if you have a spear, they're pretty easy to handle.
But did I see the sign?
Okay, go up the ladder, take a left.
1 second, I gotta deal with this guy. So one of the new like channel point redeeming things I had is no glasses for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the thing is a lot of people have it, and it's like, oh, they take their glasses off. You get this instrument with their glasses. I don't think people realize, like, for me, I can't see anything without my glasses. It's just going to be 5 minutes of me going off of colored blurs.
I should put that one on mine.
Because you'd be unaffected.
I don't wear glasses.
Is this bonfire? Is this a trap?
No, no, turn around, turn around. No, it's not a trap, but let's get you to the bonfire.
Over here?
Left, yep, over that bridge. Left again.
Over the bridge and
Straight.
through the castle. To the old bonfire we go. And then right.
Yeah.
And then
Left.
there's an item.
Okay, grab the item.
You know what you're saving it for? I don't know. I just collected it.
Magic something. You went too fast. Because I think I missed it. There.
Okay.
You now have a saved spot that you don't even have to fight all those porcupines if you die.
Yes.
Which I think is the whole reason it exists.
Yep.
I guess you could have gone right to get there.
Is this thing safe? I'm gonna assume it's safe because the metal ones usually are.
Usually, but there is literally a metal mimic in this area.
Oh, I know that there's at least one metal mimic in this area.
Yeah, because you see it frozen.
You know what you're saving up for? You want to see blind play, basically? I'm not quite to the point where I'm... Ben would probably beat you to it. I am not quite... Hello! I'm just going to do this.
That's an enemy. Yep.
I know it's just an enemy. Why are you running down there?
They just run away, and then if you don't kill them, eventually they come up and backstab you.
Where did they run away to?
Probably took her right. Not a clue. Anyways, night.
Yep, good night,
for
Ram.
realsies.
Yeah, Banana will probably beat you to it if they want. I cannot drive without my glasses. It's like literally a requirement. I'm not allowed to operate any vehicles without my glasses. And I can't work with it without them. Because I can't read. Like if I take them off right now, we'll just do a little bit of fun. If I take them off right now, I can see where I am. There's a different colored blob in the center of my screen. I can't see what spells or items I have equipped. I can guess Estus because it's very bright orange. And I can vaguely guess my health, like, decently accurately. And I can probably see something's coming at me. There's no detail. I cannot read chat at all. I'm gonna take my glasses off. It's like, I think I'll probably be able to still play a game. I just, there's no detail. I won't know if I'm on the wrong item or anything like that. Where'd you go, boy? There's where you went. Oh, I have a planned strategy here. Oh, you healed too. I don't like this guy. Was that a witching urn? This is the most annoying NPC I've had to deal with. I'm gonna die. He just doesn't take any damage and he runs away and heals. That is actually the best designed NPC that they have had so far. And it's probably just because he has decent dark resist, to be honest. But I'm a little bit proud of them. Let's see. Where did I die? Oh, I died down there. I had like 2,000 souls. It's not worth it. Those souls are not worth it. We're gonna go give one more attempt on this guy. The ladders are gone. I felt like there was a ladder there, but maybe I'm just going crazy. forgot these guys have like no damage from. Anyway. Oh, it's been a challenge of Buffalo. Hello. How'd you like that? He's probably gonna try to backstab me. I don't feel like dealing with him. Oh, he got me. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. Because I'm not dealing with this guy by myself. And I've already been going for about 2.5 hours, which is about how long I planned to go originally. We'll go find ourselves a good little raid target, though. I mean, it is a fight I could definitely do by myself eventually. I just don't... It's 3 a.m. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Oh. Not my strongest suit, we'll put it that way. In the meantime, let's find ourselves a good raid target. We got Cuddly Cat Dad doing Phasmophobia. It's the only person I got immediately. Unless anyone has any suggestions for raid targets in the chat. Cuddly. Okay. He is playing Phasmophobia. I'm going to assume no issues there, but just a heads up, that is a Spookums game. Just so everyone is aware. I like spooky games. I know some people don't, but we're going to go ahead and go do a raid to Cuddly. In the meantime, I do want to thank everyone who did join me for today's stream. I do really appreciate all of you. And I hope that you all get a wonderful night's rest, whether you're watching Cuddly play or whatever you're doing. Didn't want to raid. Oh, it is ready to raid. Anyway, in the meantime, though, again, thank all of you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is not going to be the co-op stream. We will probably be doing Genshin Impact instead. Just a heads up. Because it's not going to be the co-op stream like normal. Anyway, and I guess that's technically today. But anyway, I love all of you. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see all of you later. Bye, everyone.
For those who see life as a journey, we've created the perfect partner. Meet the Mazda CX-30. With the versatility to go wherever life takes you.